guys, and welcome to my channel. I went ahead and purchased this Maybelline Contour Face Studio Master Contour palette, and I got this look using it. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then keep watching. Okay, so guys, this palette cost about $10 at the Walmart, in case you guys were wondering or interested in knowing the cost. I'm gonna start by going in with the brown contour shade in this palette. I'm gonna be taking an angle brush by Cosmetics and starting at the top of the ear on an angle, going downward, or upward rather. And I'm going to do that on both sides. This is the first time I'm trying this palette out, and I felt like I needed to kind of go in many times to get the desired look and to blend it out just right. So I'm just really getting in there and trying to carve out the contour. Then I'm going to be taking this stippling brush and going back in. So I kind of felt like that brush kind of works better. I'm going at the top of the forehead, down to the temple, on the sides. And I feel like I had to repeat this about 3 times. I kind of felt like this was kind of harder to work with than some of the powder shades I've used from like WetnWild. Kind of felt like I didn't need to go over it as many times, and it didn't take as long to blend out. So if you're a beginner, I would suggest starting with a different palette. This one seemed a little bit harder to blend out. I mean, doable, but just kind of a longer length of time. But it is very pigmented, you know, which is a great thing, but it just took a lot of blending, a lot of going over. Then I'm going down underneath the chin to the jawline to contour that as well. I'm just really trying to get in there and carve it out. Now I'm taking another brush. This is by BH. Just a powder brush, just to kind of blend it as best as way as I can. Then I'm going to be going in with this pink shade in the palette for the blush. I'm going to use the same brush and place this on the apples of my cheek. And then I'm going in an upward motion on each side of my face. Now I'm going to be going in using the highlight portion of the palette. I used the brush that it came with, and I wasn't really seeing much product. I couldn't really see much of the highlight, so I wasn't too happy with the highlight color in this palette or the pigmentation on the skin. So I decided to grab my highlighters, other highlighters that I have. This is the Wild and Radiant Illuminating Bronzer Palette by BH. Going back in the top of my cheekbones on each side. I ended up using several highlighters to achieve the desired look. I find that I get a better result just by kind of testing and using 2 or 3 of them. And I'm going in with this Wet n Wild Illuminating palette, using the two shades. It was like the gold and the pink, the 2 top ones. And that completes this look using the Maybelline Master Contour Palette. I went ahead and finished my eye makeup for a final look. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, or subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.